Hello, Goofing Hoff with Daryl and Howard listeners. Sorry that episode 4 has been late. We're busy trying to get our sound and everything figured out so you guys have a better sound when you're listening. I am posting a episode that I once put together that I thought was going to be our first pilot, but it took longer to launch the podcast than I thought, and it's a little outdated. So some of the stuff is like months ago. We recorded it months ago. We had a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you have fun listening to it. I have a lot of other back stuff too that we had that we recorded that you might hear next week too. So hope you enjoy. And if you like what you hear from these, let us know. Comment on our email, or if you can comment on give us a review on iTunes or whatever they call themselves now. But all right, well, I hope you guys enjoy the show. Happy listening. All right.
How was your weekend, Howard?
It just started.
How was it so far?
Well, so far it's pretty darn good,
huh?
Yeah.
How was your week? How's that sound?
My week was pretty good. It was
Was
not
it?
bad. No, just
Me too. I got a crushed foot.
well, that was pretty good then.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah. Well,
your pain is my gain.
I don't have to go do my job, so I guess that's okay.
Oh, that's why you weren't doing your paper out the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, when you said they gave you the day off, you didn't say you crushed your foot.
No, I crushed my foot today. They gave me the day off, and so they gave me 2 more days off. I went the next day,
Oh, nice.
and then they said, "No, you're taking a couple more days off." So I got to take most of the week off. I went, what was it, Tuesday?
Oh, yeah?
I think it was Tuesday I went, yeah. I went Monday too. Because Monday was when I broke it, when I crushed it.
Oh,
And then Tuesday is when I went on the route, and they said, no, it was the other way around, no. Tuesday is when I crushed it.
okay.
And then Wednesday I went on the route.
And you couldn't do anything.
And then Thursday, Friday, they gave me the day off. No, they gave me Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. Jesus, man.
So you can't,
I can't even think.
you crushed your toe, not your brain.
Some say that's what my brains are.
Oh, you're that old that your brains went down to your toes already.
Yeah.
Because they say that when you get older, your brain just
Yeah, I'm shrinking,
flows through your body
I'm
down to your
shrinking.
toes. I'm not a medical expert. That is not true.
Yes, I am. I'm shrinking.
Nice. That is why Dad keeps saying that he's 5'8", but he's actually 5'5",
Yeah.
because he's shrinking.
Well, I'm 5'8" now, not 5'9".
Oh yeah, but the gravity catches up to you.
Yeah. I used to have 12 inches. Now I only got 8. I don't
Okay.
think we can't talk about that right now.
We shouldn't. Okay, let's talk about something. Like, did you just hit yourself in the head with a
Spicoli.
Spicoli?
Spicoli. You never know Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh yeah, I know. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Ridgemont High.
Yeah, Ridgemont High.
Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, they destroyed that Trans Am.
Yeah. So, Super Bowl.
Then their opponents got it taken out on them.
Oh yeah,
That's what I was like. What now?
the Super Bowl. What did you think about that?
I didn't like it.
Boring. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't like the Rams.
And I was rooting for the Cincinnati Bengals, but they couldn't get the job done.
A lot of people were rooting for the Cincinnati Bengals, and no, Cincinnati Bengals could not get the job done.
Well, they had a good game. I must say it was a good game.
The Rams won. On to next year. Actually, I didn't mind the Rams winning because I like Matt Stafford. I'm glad that he's finally on a team where he could actually win.
Yeah.
Where he's not the only guy trying to win a game.
Right.
I mean, the Lions, they're just...
Well, they got old Beckham Jr. now, so he'll have headaches next year. So they'll trade him to somebody else next year.
I don't think they're going to have headaches with him because he's going to be catching the ball, and they might not have. He's a free agent, and he tore his ACL, so he won't even be ready for training camp. Wow. So if the Rams do sign him,
that's not going to do much for his free agency.
No, if the Rams do sign him, it's probably going to be a 1-year deal, and they're going to see what happens, and then he's going to be playing again on a smaller contract. So
Right.
I mean, that was the worst case scenario for OBJ for that to happen. Cooper Kupp got the MVP.
Yeah, I don't think it should have went to Cooper Kupp.
Who should have gone to him?
Huh?
Who should have gone to him?
Should have went to the kicker that kicked the last-minute field goal.
No, it was Cooper Kupp that had the last-minute touchdown that put him ahead.
Well, then what game was I at?
I think it was a last-minute touchdown. I don't know which game I was watching either. It don't matter.
No, it don't matter. My team wasn't in there. Go Seahawks! And Green Bay.
I don't care about Green Bay. I was happy that they lost that day. Aaron Rodgers deserves it. Go home, Aaron.
He is at home at Green Bay.
Well, no, his home is in Tennessee. He's building a house in Tennessee. You know that, right? Yeah, he's going to
So
be.
maybe he'll go to the Titans.
Or he's going to retire.
Well, if he's building the house, it's not built yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So he's still got to play another year just to get it finished.
Well, I mean, he has the money to pay a crew to build the house like within a month.
It's a rush job. Back down there, you need that sucker to last.
Oh, yeah. So we just got done watching The Elimination Chamber.
Yes, the Elimination Chamber.
What do you think about that?
Sucked.
You didn't like The Elimination Chamber?
No, because they didn't let Goldberg have the title.
And it was kind of predictable a little bit. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back. We had a short recess there for a second.
Well,
Had to go drain the old lizard.
well, that might be in 10 minutes for me.
Oh, well,
The wife called.
sorry.
The wife called. I had to take the phone call.
Yeah, he's the only one married here.
Yeah.
You would think being the oldest, he would know better.
No, we'll see.
You're not the oldest?
I'm not the oldest.
That's right, that's me.
Well, I'm the more mature.
How do you figure on that?
Titled. I called it. I called it first. Dibs. Okay, back to wrestling.
What about it?
No, the pay-per-view.
Okay.
You didn't like the fact that they...
It was in Saudi Arabia. It was in a different country.
Right. That's why it was so early in the morning.
Saudi Arabia, aren't we in war with them?
No, we're not at war with Saudi Arabia. We're not at war with anybody down there right now. It's Russia that we have issues with.
Oh, Russia sucks.
I might have to edit that out.
Probably.
We are not a political show in any way.
Yes, we are.
That's a personal opinion.
He's lying.
We are not going to talk about Russia.
And we don't have to.
Unless their wonderful, wonderful beverage that they create.
The
vodka.
guy's name is Putin.
It's Putin.
Still Putin?
Put in what?
Yeah, see?
Putin. It's the Vladimir Putin is his name, and we're not talking about him.
Vladimir Putin.
Okay.
All right, we're not going to talk about him.
We're not gonna
Go
talk
ahead.
about him.
Let's talk about Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon.
Poor guy, he's dead now.
More politics. Okay. Okay.
How about the zoo?
Well, how about that game in the playoffs with the Chiefs and the Bills?
That was a good game.
That was a great game. That's like the game of
I think the Bills should have won that game.
the Bills should have won the game.
Yeah.
The problem is the overtime structure.
Right.
It's like it should know. I mean, I kind of like it the way it is now. If there's a field goal, the other team gets a chance. But I still think it should be.
Well,
it doesn't matter who. I think it's whatever score. I think everybody should have at least one chance of whether they score a field goal or a touchdown. The other team should get the ball at least once. It's just that, or how about you just forget about these fancy rules? Give them an extra quarter. Give them just a 10-minute quarter, and whoever has the lead at the end of the quarter wins the game, like fourth quarter, like you do in like sometimes. I think other sports do that too, like soccer. Soccer plays another quarter.
Get one 15-minute quarter, yeah. Because
Just-
that's what football quarters are, 15.
Well, right now the overtime quarters are 10 minutes.
No, I'd go 15.
That's why there's been more ties lately, because it's only been 10 minutes. And it's
Right.
easy to get through 10 minutes than 15 minutes.
Right.
It's weird because it's only separated by 5 minutes.
I would go 15. And then that way, whoever has the highest score, and you start over from zero.
Well, yeah, you're basically starting over. Whoever has the lead at the end of that quarter wins the game.
Yeah.
It's not brain surgery, no fun league. Buffalo Bills should have won. Buffalo Bills probably would have beat the Bengals.
Never know. Bengals are pretty good.
Well, the Bengals are pretty good, but I think it would have been a much better game.
You think so?
Yeah,
It might have been, but then just like all year.
Well,
now, see, Buffalo...
and the Buffalo Bills would have beat the Rams.
Buffalo did not show me anything this year that would make me change my mind.
Show you what? What are they supposed to show you? Their butts?
If they can consistently win.
They have been consistently win. In the last 2 years, they've won 12 games.
No. I'm talking about this year. They might have won 12 games, but if you look at they lost quite a few in between those 12 games. I'm pretty sure of it.
We're going to look this up.
It was either them or Tampa Bay.
It's Tampon Bay.
Tampon Bay. Well, they're Brady-less anyway.
Well, yeah, they are Brady-less.
Because he decided, hey, fuck you guys. You can't go to the Super Bowl twice. Forget it.
I don't think that's why he retired. He retired because he wanted to spend time with his family.
He got hit too many times this year. Because they didn't have much of an offensive line.
Yeah, well...
And folks, this is just my opinion on anything.
Oh, it's always your opinion.
Always. Never Howard's.
What do you mean, never mine?
Howard never agrees with me.
Oh, of course I don't agree with you. You're my brother.
See? Told you.
Okay, let's see. Well, we're on preseason, regular season. Buffalo Bills, they lost their first game.
Okay.
They won 4 games in a row.
Yep.
Lost one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they lost 2 games there. 2 games in a row. Then won, lost one, lost. Okay, they lost a few here and there.
Yeah.
But they still won their division, and they still
Look
made
at
it to
the teams they lost to, though.
They lost to good teams.
First game of the year.
First game of the year, they lost to the Steelers.
Yeah, we all know what kind of team that was.
They were a playoff team, though.
Yeah, they suck.
They beat the Commanders. Oh my gosh, we have to talk about that.
The Washington
Commanders.
fucking Manders.
That's hilarious. They beat the Texans, beat the Chiefs in regular season. They lost to the Titans.
Yep.
Here's an exception. They lost to the Jaguars.
Yes.
But so did a lot of there's a few teams that lost to the Jaguars that they should not have lost.
Well, the Jaguars, how many games did they win this year?
Well, we're still looking. They lost to the Colts, which could have been a playoff team if they didn't lose to the Jaguars in the final week.
Right.
They beat the Saints.
Okay.
They got beat by the Patriots, which was a playoff team and a division rival.
Right.
They got beat by the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And they beat the Patriots. That's all then they lost to the Chiefs. They lost to good teams, except for the Jaguar game.
Okay.
So yeah, the teams that they lost to were all... I'm defending this team because Buffalo Bills is one of my favorite teams.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm hashing them down.
And look at the schedule the Green Bay Packers had.
Okay, what about it?
I'm telling you, look at their schedule. I just looked up my team schedule.
Well, why would I look up my team schedule? I have nothing to prove.
Oh, you don't, huh?
No, they went 12-5.
Yeah, we're recording.
Hello there, Missy.
Oh, it's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hi, you cuties.
You're not as cute as I thought you would.
Ow. You flatter me.
I flatter you?
You flatter me.
Let's just say that big red beard's not doing anything good for you.
I know, huh?
All right. So how was lunch?
Oh, delicious.
Delicious? Good.
Nothing like some creamy shells and cheese and some hot dogs. Some cheese hot dogs, I might add.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope, I wish they were cheesy brats, though.
Ooh, bratwurst are the best.
Yeah, these are an off-brand.
Yeah, they were good. They're adequate.
They were adequate.
They're adequate.
Yes, adequate.
Adequate.
Did he?
P. Diddy?
No, did he?
Did he what?
Quit.
I don't know. You tell me.
No, you were telling me.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Adequate?
Ida quit?
Did he?
Who's Ida?
No.
And why did he quit?
I don't know. Did he quit?
I don't know.
He must have.
Yeah, he quit.
Okay.
All right. So,
Now you had some questions for me.
yeah.
Shoot.
All right. If animals could talk, which
Okay.
would be the rudest?
Which would be the rudest? Well, I would have to say the squirrel.
Squirrel would be the rudest?
No, check that. The raccoon.
The raccoon would be the rudest.
Because he just sits there and stares at you while you're walking by him.
I would say the cat would be the rudest.
No, I think
Cats are jerks.
No, they're not.
They take your seat. They scratch up your apartment. They pee everywhere.
So do dogs.
They demand. Dogs are smart because they know how to take care of their humans as well as their humans take care of them.
I'm not answering that question for the grounded. I might incriminate myself.
Are cats usually used for emotional support animals?
Yes.
No, because they sleep all day.
That's what you should be doing when you're emotionally challenged. You should be sleeping.
The human's emotionally challenged, not the cat.
The cat is trying to tell the human.
I thought you were a
To go
dog
to
person
sleep.
anyways. Thought you were a dog person.
I'm both.
You're both.
Yeah, I like both cats and dogs.
Well, the cat we have at home, she's funny though. I don't mind cats too much because they do have some fun, but sleeps all day. When she's hungry, she's whining and complaining.
Of course.
She's fed all the time. She just wants her wet food.
Yeah.
So she complains to us when we're not getting her wet food.
Okay.
And she attacks the vacuum cleaner.
Really?
Oh yeah, she has fun with the little robo vacuum cleaner we got.
Aha.
I think she outright bullies the vacuum cleaner.
Really?
The vacuum cleaner's trying to go home to get a charge, and she's sitting there in front of the charger, won't let it get close to the charger, and then attacks it when it gets close. So the poor thing has to turn back around, go back out, turn back around, come try it again. She attacks it again, won't let it go home to get a charge.
Yeah.
She's outright bullies the vacuum.
That's cute.
Oh, it's funny as
Ted
heck.
is so cute.
Okay, but you think the raccoon would be rude?
Yeah, because he just said, yeah, you, my pretties.
I think he would be actually more intelligent. They're smart animals.
Okay.
Well, what about a horse? Horses got to be rude as hell.
I agree, yeah.
Well,
a
they
horse.
prance around.
Yeah.
Hey, where's my hay?
Yeah, I would say that, yeah. And they think they're all that.
Well, and they've got to
Until
be.
you punch them. Ooh, right.
Well, you also got their owners hit them all the time when they're riding them.
No, I mean straighten up right there, about right in the kisser.
So you're saying punching a horse?
Yes.
Might have to take that out in editing,
Maybe.
or else we're gonna have PETA down our throat.
Uh-oh.
'Cause you're talking about punching a horse. Horses are very protective.
They stop and they stare at you. Like, do I dare go after this guy? Or do I let him get away with punching me like that?
So what other animals might be rude?
I'm thinking any of the smaller ones.
Oh, monkeys.
Oh, monkeys are always
Monkeys are
rude.
straight up rude. All of them.
Period. Even the ones in the zoo.
Flinging their poo everywhere.
Yeah, and eating it.
Do they eat it?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, sure is. What's the other questions?
Okay, we're going to stick on the if animals can talk.
Okay.
Which would be the most boring?
Which one would be the most boring?
I'd say the most boring would be like a sloth.
Well, that would be the slowest.
Well, probably the most boring too.
I'd say the most boring would probably have to be a camel.
You know, yesterday I went 3 feet all day long. That's a sloth.
Yeah.
I moved 3 feet.
But I think
Think a camel?
A camel, yeah.
Actually, talking about being rude, I think camels can be rude too.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
they
they spit at you.
They spit at you.
Llamas.
Llama would be...
I'm thinking.
Are you thinking?
Yes, I'm trying to anyway. Smell it?
No.
Oh, then I'm not doing a good job.
All right.
But if I was a camel, I'd probably be rude.
I know we're missing a lot of animals.
Oh yeah, there's alligators, lizards, snakes,
Well,
deer, antelope, bear.
the most boring.
Most boring's got to be a bear.
Yeah, I guess it just hibernates and...
It sleeps half the year away.
Right. Doesn't have
And then
any
when it's
stories.
waking up, it's just bullying people.
Bears don't naturally attack people unless they're in their own habitat.
I said bullying people, meaning their people. You
Oh,
know,
bully
their
other
kind,
bears?
Yeah, and other animals.
Maybe. I don't know.
Bullying anybody they can find. No.
Sorry, my laundry's done.
Your laundry's done. Oh, Wong's Chinese laundry?
All right, which animal would be the smartest?
Oh, hands down. Hands down. I think I got it. But I
Okay.
can't think of the name.
A dog?
No. Damn it. What's the name of
Well, technically, snake's a reptile, not an animal.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I don't
then.
know. I could be wrong. Whatever. I'll accept snake. Think they're smarter?
No, I don't know. Sure, right now they're talking about me. They're being so rude and cast.
I would think. I'd want to say I would think like a tiger or a lion or
Maybe, yeah.
they're smart. Dogs are definitely smart. Wolves,
Definitely a wolf. I call it wolf.
right? And
What about the happiest animal?
a happy animal.
Yeah, that'd have to be a coyote.
I would say it's a dog.
Coyote.
Dogs are always happy.
Ow!
That's a wolf.
It's a coyote.
Coyote howls too.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a form of dog.
Oh, either way you look at it, yeah.
Yeah. Coyote, wolves. I was about to say
Chicken
jaguar.
hawks.
I was about to say jaguar, but that's a cat.
Chicken people. Chickens are pretty happy.
Chicken people?
Chickens. You know chicken?
Yes, I know.
You know, like
If
if a chicken, an egg,
I would say a chicken has got to be boring as
and
hell.
a car across the street,
Uh-oh.
which one would make it there last?
Chicken?
An egg and a car.
Well, the egg don't move.
That's correct, so he would be last.
And the
in
car
this
doesn't
case-
cross the street. It just drives on the street. But either
And
way,
he
it's stuck
picks up the
halfway.
eggs and he goes. Drops the egg off across the street,
Okay.
which means the egg wins.
Oh, wrong button. That was a light applause.
Yeah, a light applause.
Some people did not applaud.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, you got anything else you want to add?
I always have stuff to add, but you gotta get going home.
It's only 2 o'clock. Now we just told everybody what the time is.
Yep. That's in Tacoma, Washington, folks.
It's 2 o'clock. I would have done Mars.
You done Mars?
It's 2 o'clock on
I
the.
would never do Mars.
It's 2 o'clock on the Mars
That
moon
bitch is
Titan.
ugly.
What? I'm talking about the planet.
So am I.
think
Now
that-
Pluto, now she got a figure.
I'd say Venus better. I got a couple of would you rather questions.
Okay, let's ask that.
Would you rather be stronger than average or smarter than average?
Stronger or smarter?
Yep.
Well, I'm already both of them, so I mean, you know. Oh yeah, you're the one with the machine over there. You think I can't do that to you too? Yeah. We're gonna have to deal with that.
What? Someone has to run the sound effects.
Yeah, but you're only doing sound effects for yourself.
No, this is for everybody. Okay, so what's the question? Would you rather be smarter or stronger than average?
Smarter. Smarter.
Smarter than average. Oh, all
Yeah.
right. And like the little timer.
Smarter, because I'm already stronger.
Oh, dear Lord. You're already much stronger.
I can't lift my arm more than that. But I'm okay.
All right. I think I could have used to be a little stronger.
Stronger in which way?
Physical strength.
Yeah, but there's also mental stronger.
Well, that would be the smarter.
Well, that would be the smarter.
That would be the smarter.
But there's also mind over muscle.
Mind over matter. Yeah, you can be smarter than average. This is just over average. This ain't like you're smarter than anybody.
Well, if it's average, then I'm smarter than some people.
Okay, here's one. Would you rather live out the rest of your life in the wilderness or live out the rest of your life in jail?
How out in the woods, man?
Out in the woods. That's an easy question. That's kind of stupid. Of course we'll live out in the wilderness. Oh, I'm assuming that it's not in a cabin. It's just you by yourself, just your feet, your hands, and you're in the wilderness.
Okay.
You have to fend for yourself.
All right.
So,
Still say that.
so you gotta Tom Hanks it and make yourself some axes out of the materials you have. Okay.
I know how to do that. I went through Boy Scouts.
I'd say that too.
And then I'd have you there with me, so, I can use you as the battering ram if possible.
Who says it's going to be in the same forest?
Well, that's true. I might have the better forest. And then I'm going to call that tree what is that guy's name? Treehouse dude.
Treehouse dude.
Yeah. Treehouse guy that builds tree houses.
Well, you don't have a cell phone.
But I'm sure there's a town for me to get my groceries.
No, you got to live off the land. You can't go to town and get a grocery list.
Yeah, but there's towns that have food in the stores.
Yes, but you have to live out isolated in the wilderness with nothing.
Well, that's not what you said the first time.
No, I told you that. You have to live off the land.
Yes, but okay. First of all,
If you're going to a grocery store, that's not living off the land.
no. It's a public market, basically.
It's still the same thing.
Listen, it's where other people go and get rid of their leftovers.
It's called a dumpster.
No.
I put my leftovers in a dumpster when I'm camping or something.
If I grow a tree for peaches, and it started growing peaches, and it gets 50 peaches, next year it gets 75 peaches, I'm gonna need 25 peaches to go somewhere else.
Okay, so you're thinking of a farmer's market.
A little general store,
a
yeah.
little trade.
Yeah.
Little trade.
You gotta have free trade.
All right.
I'm not talking about much. I'm not talking about like, oh, here, I just shot a lion. Will you please, freeze the meat for me? I'm talking about going out and shooting a bear. Yeah.
Shooting a bear with your bare hands.
Oh, no, I'm going to make a gun.
You're gonna make a gun.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Actually, I'm going to make the gun out of twigs.
Interesting.
And it's going to be in the form of arrows.
In the form of.
And I'm going to make a bow. And I might just have my 9mm with me. Who knows? Bear get dropped by that. Boom, boom, boom. Empty that whole clip out in that boy's brain.